Hi everybody, welcome back here on Good Day Kansas. We are enjoying the outdoors today with our friends from L2 Realty. Familiar face, hopefully you're recognizing him more and more every single month. We have Tyler Gentry with us, a rural land specialist with L2 Realty. Great to see you again, Tyler.
Yeah, good to see you, Avery.
Yeah, we're getting into those warmer months here. We're enjoying the outside a little bit more when we come and see you guys.
So this is a lot nicer being outside than in the winter time when we're trying to do some inside shoots.
Well, tell us a little bit about where we're at today and this property behind us.
Yeah, so we're just outside the town of South Haven. We're on the south side of Sumner County. If you don't know where South Haven is, it's just off of I-35 right before you hit the Oklahoma line. Okay.
And so this is obviously a property that's up for sale right now. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so we're going to actually be taking this property to auction towards the end of May. Okay. This is a really good combination farm. If you don't know what that means, it's usually you have multiple uses. So this property's got really good tillable ground, so the ability to raise crops. There's some pasture here as well, so you can graze cattle or cut hay off of it. And then like the third component of this property, which is my favorite, is the recreational side. So there's a big live water creek, lots of timber, great wildlife habitat. And so it gives you the ability to deer hunt and turkey hunt. And you know, if you're a wildlife lover, you have that usage here as well. Yeah,
I like how every single property you guys show is so unique within its own realm. But for you to say that all three of those kind of categories check off, that's pretty special, right?
Yeah, I mean, typically people love combination farms because one, you can generate some income off of them from the agricultural use. So whether that's a farmer planting crops or somebody, you know, grazing cows out here, but then they can come out here and enjoy this farm too. They can come out here and deer hunt in the fall, and go fish in a pond, you know, they can ride their four-wheelers. And so it gives them the ability to enjoy their investment. Yeah, well, we're just kind of scratching the surface here. Let's go check out a different part of this property. Sound good? Absolutely.
This is one of my favorite properties. I think so many benefits and advantages of this one. I want to learn a little bit more about the types of sellers with L2. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I mean, we obviously work with a lot of different types of sellers, but one very common type is trustees. So like this property is held in a trust. Typically a family member has maybe passed away, something along those lines, and those people that are in charge of the trust, which would be the trustees, then say, hey, we want to sell this property. Maybe we can use that cash to buy a second home or buy a new house, or maybe they can invest it into some multifamily or rentals in town. It just depends on where these people are at. And a lot of times what you'll see is these folks that are inheriting these properties, they don't live here. You know, they might be in a completely different part of the country, in a different state, and so their connection to the land is not there. To them, they'd much rather be able to cash that out, sell the property, and move that investment money over to something else that may be closer to them. Yeah,
well, tell us when this auction is for this property and how people can get more information about L2, all those different properties you guys have all across the state.
Yeah, so this particular property will be going to auction May 22nd. We're going to have the auction in South Haven. If you want more information about this property or anything else that we're selling, you can go to our website at l2realtyinc.com. Visit us on Facebook or YouTube. We're also on Instagram, and that's it.
Yeah, they're a great follow on social media as well. Check out their website and see all the different properties all across the Sunflower State. Thanks for being with us today, Tyler. We appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Yeah, we have more on Good Day Kansas coming up next.